have a slight change in the wind flow. Instead of the north wind pattern that we had on Thursday, it's now more from the east. So that's going to tap into at least the available moisture across the Atlantic, and that helped to produce the scattered clouds that we saw around the I-75 corridor. But there's also a bubble of high pressure over the Gulf region. So that's going to keep most of these showers across the Tennessee Valley well to the north, but that east wind pattern for us will bring in a little extra moisture, which can be enough to cause a bit of fog in the early morning hours of your Saturday. Now this evening, don't really foresee much of an issue with fog, and even the forecast and focus tends to paint a light picture when it comes to fog coverage. I do think there can be some pockets, and I'll show you our fog tracker in just a bit. But through the course of the day tomorrow, we'll have adequate sunshine. We'll see a few more of those scattered clouds popping up. We'll have more of a south wind setup, not particularly windy, but a south wind off of the bay waters means a little more moisture, can be a bit more humid, and that can support a few more clouds. Now, when it comes to visibility and those patchy areas of fog, seems like the highest levels can be across some of our western areas, but it's going to take some time for those visibilities to really drop significantly. Maybe a few zones in the Apalachicola Forest can see visibilities less than 2 miles in the morning. And then perhaps if you're going to see the tree lighting tonight and then tomorrow picking up your own tree for your family, you're going to have a sun and cloud mix for the afternoon. It may feel unseasonably warm because that's what I expect it to be. With temperatures in the mid-70s, that's a few degrees above average for the afternoon. Tonight we'll go for 54, which is also above average by a few degrees. It will be clear to begin this evening. Watch for the patchy fog later on in the night, especially just before the sun comes up. And then highs tomorrow in the mid and upper 70s. And we'll stick with this warmer feel to the air, as well as bring in a little extra moisture with a front that sneaks into our tri-state area on Sunday. So I do think we can see a few more scattered showers, especially near and north of the Florida-Georgia line, and then some lingering moisture, cloud coverage, and warmth, which will build into next week, where we are still forecasting a few days around 80 degrees. More news at 5.